Rebranding African Entertainment.
This is Dudu Spree FM, Pan-African Radio.
Yes, it is Dudu Spree FM, the first and only truly Pan-African radio. Now here we dey do am send down the rain and you don't see, but I say now some kind rain wey be say some people dey fine na im dem go get. Ṣebí mẹ́ta làwa ń wá, àwa ń wówó, àwa ń wọ́mọ, àwa wá àtúbọ̀tán ayé. Don't forget, it is okay for you to subscribe to this channel. It is okay for you to support us, donate, and let us move forward. And with this, I'm going to thank everybody who has been listening to us. One person at a time is what we need. And it is a wake-up call. Yes, so those of you that have been seeing all the things where we carry come today, for them they look and say, wetin happen? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, there is something that is happening on the continent of Africa now that all of us must look at it. And as we are looking at it, we must also check what happened in the past. Those of you who have made it a point of duty to always be here, we thank you. We can't thank you enough. It is Dudu Spree, the first and only truly Pan-African media, and of course, your girl Ajokeade is here. Ndewo Sonuku, Salamu Alaikum. Anything wey dey fall for you, e dey fall for us. Ṣùgbọ́n ní ọmọ tó bá ti sọ lẹ́nu, ó ti sọ àpò ìyà kan kí ìyà má bàa jẹ mí. Mo ṣe sọ pé ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa, tí ẹ ti ń tẹ́tí sí wa. Ìkànnì bàbá ìkànnì náà ni. What are we talking about? It is just the fact that there is actually a set of Pharaohs in Africa that does not know their Josephs again. Yes, Oyinbo no be my papa language. Last, na to go back home, every one of us go do. Yes, there is something that's happening on the continent of Africa that has been happening for a while that you must know, and we all must know to use to, wake us up. And of course, it is a wake-up call today. If you have not yet woken up, maybe you need a bit of the dosage. Wake up and
This is Dudu Spree FM, Pan-African Radio.
You are welcome to today's morning spree. Kukuruku, do. Wake up, Africa. Wake up, Africa. Wake up. Your girl Ajokeade is right here on the MIC this morning on today's Wake Up Call. Ndewo Ajokeade, Sonunku Nana Ajokeade. Ẹ kú dédé wòye orúkọ mi náà ní Ajokeade. Ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín náà ló wà lórí ìkànnì wákàtí ọ̀wẹ́ pé kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ adúláwọ̀ kí àjí ti dé. Wake up, it's the morning's wake up call on Dudu Spree FM. Do not forget, this is the first and only Pan-African radio, and we set out to do something called Rebranding African Entertainment. Your girl Ajokeade right here on Dudu Spree FM. Don't you change that dial.
This is Dudu Spree FM, Pan-African Radio.
to do something called, yes, we are setting out every day of our lives to do something called Rebranding African Entertainment. And as we dey do am, we thank every one of you who has been with us, who will continue to be with us, and who has taken Dudu Spree as their own, cross, if you like it that way. We thank you so much. Dudu Spree thank the YKTV and the YJY. Please support us. You would be glad you did. It is the wake-up call. And Majid Fashek brought us in. Copyright of the content goes to him, that we are thanking him too for giving us a legacy that we can be proud of. Today, you can see that we also thank you. Yes, we thank you, all of our listeners. We thank all of our supporters. You are the reason we are here today. Send down the rain. Send down the rain. But like I dey tell you, say something dey happen on top the continent of Africa wey be say All of us must look at it, and that is the fact that the set of leaders coming up on the continent of Africa, there is an element of violence in their upcoming. Yes, there is an element of violence, and that violence is a way. Why do we have to force our leaders to do what they are supposed to do? That is the wake up call for you today. In your own bid, are you a leader? Yes. In fact, the first people you can lead is actually yourself. Yes. When I say people, you'll be wondering yourself. Yes, yourself, your own kind of people. If you cannot lead them to, what we call the El Dorado, the land full of gold, the Havana. If you cannot lead them to it, then how come you claim to lead the whole world? On the continent of Africa, our children are living. Many of us, we know where we are outside. And as a matter be for us, the obodo oyinbo dem people dey enter, the arabo dem people, the shinko dem people, the japano dem people, the Germano dem people, dem dey enter our land. So the question we dey ask ourselves say, why are they coming? But actually the question of why they are coming is not actually as important as why do they encourage bad leaders on top the continent of Africa. The first set of bad leaders they encourage on top the continent of Africa are those ones wey be say dem no go leave power. If you do not know, na im we carry come today make you know say for dis Africa ó ti lẹ́tìkẹ́ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́. You will not imagine say some leaders they have actually been in power before you yourself you were born. Yes, and at a point in time they were forced to leave. Why is it that they needed coup d'etat for them to comot? If you do not remember, on the 11th of April in year 2019 for Sudan, the land of the blacks, there was somebody who dem call Omar al-Bashir, who was actually in power for 30 years. Your wake up call today is, why is it that the foreign bodies encourage bad leaders on the continent of Africa? The moment they encourage you to have better person wey be say im head dey straight, you no know, you go dey better than dem. Your children will have better life. You know dat better life wey dem carry enter obodo Naija with 50 naira. So bad life catch up with better life sef. Na so e dey be now. When there are bad leaders, bad life will even catch up with better life. So e no end for there o. Even for April too, in wey we dey call Algeria, somebody was forced to resign after 20 years in power. You remember the one wey we dey call dis one wey dem arrest, Jacob Zuma, the Zulu president. He also had his own. Zimbabwe too, our own original Robert Mugabe wey be say e get better quotes for women more than men. Yes, Mugabe. You remember? Yes. So now even for Burkina Faso, dis man 27 years ó lágbára. The Central Republic of Africa get their own too. Egypt had its own. Guinea-Bissau, Libya, you remember Muammar Gaddafi. Do you know what is common to all of them? All these leaders that had issues, they had dined and wined with the West. So there is actually a current flock of leaders who are coming up on the continent of Africa that you belong to, that I belong to, who do not know their Joseph and their Josephses. In quote, wọ́n ní lówe-lówe nìlù ògídìgbò ọlọ́gbọ́n ló ń jó, ọ̀mọ̀ràn ló mọ̀ ọ́n. So we do not know their Josephses, their Josephs, and we have decided to actually take a step forward, looking back to what our forefathers used to have before they came to invade our land. It is no longer story or news that their forefathers were thieves, that their forefathers were rapists, that their forefathers were pirates, that their forefathers were alokolonkigbe, ajelójú oníhun, that their forefathers were dictators. Now, we that we are here, we have actually realized that our own gluttons, they have actually connived with the Olele and Oleita to steal our heritage. But would we let them continue? It is a wake-up call for Ajoke. It is a wake-up call for you, whatever name they have given to you. Do not forget that that which is in you cannot change. And that is why Majek Pashek sang it, send down the rain. I feel like showering in this rain today because we need it. You need it. I need it.
Send down the rain.
If you are feeling the rain this time, it's your girl Ajokeade. We need the rain on the continent of Africa, the rain of justice, the rain of equity, the rain of progress, the rain of peace, the rain of tranquility. The same way after the rain falls any part of the continent of Africa, that we would have, that yin yang. Going to my Shinko people now, there's something, the positive and the negative energy balancing out. Yes, we need it on the continent of Africa, but we will not get it until you wake up, until I, Ajoke, wakes up, until all of us on the continent of Africa and beyond the shores of Africa wakes up. This is Dudu Spree Chat for Washington. It's not easy to actually continue this torch, and that is why we would desire your support today. You will support us by doing one thing: share this broadcast. Your neighbor needs it, your friend needs it, your family needs it. In fact, your so-called enemies, they need it. Because until we all understood, where we are, our position in this scale of politicking and liveliness, we will not be able to move forward. You will move forward, I will move forward against all odds, beyond all obstacles. Don't let them deceive you by their political charade, because the next set of pharaohs are coming up on the continent of Africa do not know their Josephs. So the question is, they may encourage them, but you know that ṣeun kàn ṣe tán léegun ọdún. That means no matter the Josephs and the Pharaohs, they are already packing their loads. So you that you are coming up, the Pharaohs of Africa, the current generation of the Pharaohs of Africa, will you let them continue to steal from you? Wake up, Africa. It's your girl Ajokeade, short and sweet like always. But there is something you can do for us. Share this broadcast. Share this good news. You will also do well by supporting us. You download our radio. Go to our please. Go to our website, www.duduspree.com. Go there, you will see the radio link. Download it. Either you are using your Android or the iOS device, you can actually enjoy all these things. This is the only place. Do not forget, as you are going out today, there's something that is happening. There is a shift in the balance of Africa's scale, and it is the shift beckoning on you to change the narrative, to change everything, that the future you are looking for is here. The future you think they want to give you is here. Please download our radio today. You'll be glad you did. And as you do that for us, please, please encourage us today by supporting this great gospel. Support us and you will be glad you did. We thank everyone who's been with us today. You are the reason we are here. The rain is falling. The rain is here. The rains are here, and we will change Africa one day at a time. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, the sky is looking misty and cloudy, and I am feeling like the rain is gonna fall today. Since morning, I've been feeling it, and I am pleading, beseeching the rain to fall today. And I pray that the rain of money, blessings, goodness, wealth, riches beyond the paper that they have given to us will fall on you, on your family, and on everyone. Everything that you can think of today. It's your girl Ajokeade. It is great to be alive. With us, stay with us, and you would be glad you did. We are here doing it the way Olodumare sent us. We will not stop. We will not stop until the right change is effected, becomes effective on our land. The countries have been struggling on the continent of Africa and been asking ourselves, don't we have leaders again? Don't we have elders again? Where are the men and women of true values? Where are they? They will come when you arise. I'm going to arise today. We will arise today. All of us will arise today because the survival of Africa depends on us. Let's enjoy this day and let us wake up. Don't forget, lọ́jọ́ Monday, Èkó ò ní gbàgbàkúgbà. We use it to commemorate the memories of our home, Baba Fela Anikulapo Kuti. As you are going out today, take your lives into your hands. Be the winner that Olodumare has made you to be. And don't forget, the new set of leaders don't know their Joseph anymore. And it is actually you. Let us go back home to rise and raise our own. I love you so much. I pray that the face of Olodumare, Obangiji, Shinite Allah, anything what you believe in, fall on you for goodness, for blessings, for progress on a beautiful day like this. Yes, the Lord bless you. Front and back, left and right, center, joint. Don't forget, say, Dudu Spree continues on the radio, and you would be glad you did. You can support us. If you support us, you will be glad you did. Egba.
This is Dudu Spree FM, Pan African Radio.